Hello my dear student, welcome you here in this lecture number 62 for that topic sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Now we have been learning the pre-fertilization events there, structures and the events which are responsible to produce the male gamete and female gamete. Okay. In that we have started the study of male sex organ androecium. We have seen that androecium has got the part or member called as the stamen. Each stamen has got the fertile part called as the anther, and that anther is producing pollen grains. Now we have seen in the last lecture that in majority of the angiosperms, anthers are bilobed. They are formed by two lobes there. And each lobe has got two compartments there, and that compartments are called as theca. So bilobed anther will show four theca. 1, 2, 3, 4. ये दो इस anther lobe के, ये दो इस anther lobe के. And that's why it is tetrasporangiate. It is called dithecous. It is called as bilobed. Now we have inside that each lobe or each thecus, there is one structure known as pollen sac or microsporangium. We have to learn regarding the structure of that. So for that purpose, we will have to refer this figure first. This is the TS of young anther. That diagrammatic I have shown there. Actual cell to cell is not shown. Cell to cell structure is shown in the second part. Just some part of that we have tried to enlarge here. And when that part is enlarged, the cell to cells are drawn there. Okay. But otherwise in diagrammatic manner, just we are showing this. How that TS of anther shows there. Actually anther has got a 4-layered wall. That 4 layers are actually considered as the layers of microsporangium. ये सेंटर वाला जो पार्ट है इसे कहते हैं माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम. That central part is the microsporangium or pollen sac. यहाँ पे दिया है मैंने. This is microsporangium or pollen sac. 4 pollen sacs are there. So it is said that each microsporangium has got 4 wall layers. और उसको अलग लैंग्वेज में मैं कह सकता हूं that anther has formed or anther is formed by 4 layers. तो 4 wall layers कौन से outer to inner. From outer to inner is epidermis, outermost. Then second ये जो blue में दिखाया है endothecium. Then third ये जो दिखाया है मैंने middle gap वाला, that is the middle layers. And then red line जो है tapetum. These are the 4 layers in the wall of that anther, or they are also called as the 4 layers of what is it that microsporangium. एक ही बात हो गई. या एंथर के वॉल के 4 लेयर्स पकड़ के चलो या इस माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम के 4 लेयर्स पकड़ के चलो, बिकॉज मेन स्ट्रक्चर इज माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम. ओके, so that microsporangium has got 4 layered wall there, and which are that 4 regions. One is the outermost epidermis. The other is inner to that is called as the endothecium. Inner to that there is middle layers, and inner to that there is tapetum. यही जब enlarge करके हम दिखाते हैं यहाँ पे same layers. Outermost layer I have drawn there called as epidermis. Then inner to that I have drawn there, that is called as the endothecium, ये blue. Then these again black layers I have shown there called as the middle layers. ये 2-3 रहते हैं. And then again the blue layer I have shown there, they are called the tapetum. So 4 layers are here also. They are very important. Many other times in the NEET MCQ it may be asked there, arrange the following in order or give the correct sequence. So correct from outer to inner. Then from outer to inner the correct sequence is there: epidermis, endothecium, middle layers, tapetum. The innermost wall layer of anther is known as, correct answer is tapetum. Okay. The innermost wall layer, which is just the first layer of the pollen sac or microsporangium, is tapetum. Now you will have to see that the outer three layers are protective. They give protection to the inner pollen sac. They give protection to the microsporangia. Which outer three layers? Epidermis, endothecium and middle layers. They are protective. But the innermost tapetum layer is very, very important. And this tapetum layer is a nourishing layer. So a nourishing layer of pollen sac is, correct answer will be tapetum. Tapetum जो है वो क्या है? A nourishing layer of pollen sac. Very simple. Nourishing layer का मतलब क्या है? It provides the nourishment, food to that part of the developing pollen grains, developing structure there. हमने देखा था TS of testes में, passing to seminiferous tubule in human reproduction. Sertoli cells नाम के cells है, nurse cells. They provide nourishment to the developing sperms. वैसा यहाँ पर भी है. यहाँ पर in this particular case tapetal cells are nourishing cells. Okay, so the equivalent structure of nurse cell of the human testes is here. What do you say that? Tapetal cells. Okay, then all these cells are diploid, my friends. Epidermis, endothecium, middle layers, tapetum, all are diploid cell. One more thing regarding the tapetum, it is asked in the NCERT book there. The tapetum is that innermost layer, no doubt, but you will find that it is having dense cytoplasm and more than one nucleus, multinucleate maybe. So what may be the reason of that? ऐसा यहाँ पे पूछा है that tapetal cells are having dense cytoplasm and many nuclei. तो उसका रीजन ये है that tapetal cells undergo endomitosis during the development there, and then that cytokinesis does not happen. You know that in mitosis process there, at first what happens there? At first there happens the part of that, what do you say that? Karyokinesis. Single nucleus will divide into two. Okay. And then after cytokinesis, cytoplasm will divide into two. And that's why two cells will be formed. ये तो हमको मालूम है. पर यहाँ पे क्या होता है? In tapetal cells, when mitosis occurs there, there is no cytokinesis. Okay. No cytokinesis. Cytokinesis does not occur. Okay. In tapetal cells. In tapetal cells. During mitosis. Okay. ये माइटोसिस जब होता है या इसमें हमारे tapetal cell में, then at that time cytokinesis does not occur. And that's why you will say that hence tapetal cells are multinucleate. They are multinucleate. एक से ज्यादा न्यूक्लियस क्यों है? ऐसा क्वेश्चन सीबीएसई के बुक में हमारे है, इसलिए मैं यहाँ पे ये बता रहा हूँ आपको. अगर इसके ऊपर क्वेश्चन सब्जेक्टिव पेपर में आ गया और इन दैट पर्टिकुलर नीट इफ एमसीक्यू इज देयर, you should have your answer prepared there. Okay, that in tapetal cells more than one nucleus is there. Can you imagine why they are having more than one nucleus? Such type of the question is asked there. तो उसका रीजन हमको मालूम होना चाहिए. ये रीजन मैं बता रहा हूं आपको, बुक में नहीं दिया है. ओके, दैट इट इज पर्टिकुलरली अंडरगोइंग karyokinesis only, so that will divide one nucleus into two, but does not undergo cytokinesis. Cytokinesis नहीं होता है, यानी सेल का डिवीजन नहीं होता. दैट्स व्हाई द सेल कंटेन्स टू न्यूक्लिया. एक के बाद दो हो जाएंगे, दो के बाद चार हो जाएंगे, लाइक दिस. एंड दैट्स व्हाई दे आर मल्टीन्यूक्लिएट हैविंग मोर देन वन न्यूक्लियस. दैट यू शुड अंडरस्टैंड. एनीहाउ टैपेटल सेल्स गिव नरिशमेंट टू द इनर डेवलपिंग पार्ट. अब ये पोलन सैक जो है यहाँ पे, अब आप कहेंगे फ्रॉम वेयर द टैपेटल सेल्स आर गेटिंग नरिशमेंट. सो हियर देयर इज ए पार्ट ऑफ वैस्कुलर टिश्यू इन द एंथर एंड दैट इज नोन एज कनेक्टिव. उसे कनेक्टिव कहते हैं. We know that the filament is there coming up and in between two lobes that is there. तो वो filament का जो tip वाला part है, that forms this connective that contain the vascular tissue, obviously, because that whatever the food and nourishment is there, that is brought from pericell of the flower to the thalamus, from thalamus to the stamen, filament, okay, and from filament to the connective. तो वो आएगा ये टैपेटल सेल में, सेल टू सेल, and then that will be given to the sporogenous tissue. Okay, now another thing is that it is tetrasporangiate. मैं कह रहा हूँ, मैंने पहले भी आपको बताया था that majority of the flowering plants are having bilobed anther, that this is one lobe, this is another lobe, each lobe has got this middle groove. हर एक लोब में ये मिडल ग्रूव है, दैट विल हेल्प श्योर फॉर व्हाट पर्पस, फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ डेहिसंस एट द टाइम ऑफ मैच्योरिटी. ये मिडल ग्रूव यहाँ पर है, ये मिडल ग्रूव यहाँ पर है. इट सेपरेट्स द टू थीका. ये थीका एक यहाँ पे आ गया एंड द अनदर थीका इज देयर ऑन दिस साइड. ओके, सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज डाइथीकस, आई टोल्ड यू. और हर एक थीका के अंदर एक माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम है, यानी 2 माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम ऑन दिस साइड एंड 2 माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम ऑन दिस लोब. दैट मीन्स इट इज देयरफॉर नोन एज टेट्रास्पोरेंजिएट. ये टेट्रास्पोरेंजिएट स्ट्रक्चर है. तो ये अच्छी तरह से समझ लो वॉल लेयर्स एंड टेट्रास्पोरेंजिएट नेचर ऑफ दैट. नाउ इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो वी शैल लर्न हाउ द microspores or the pollen grains are produced there in that pollen sac. I am confident that you must have understood this part, whatever I have explained. हम खुद ये figure हमको आनी चाहिए. Try to sketch the figure by your own so that you will get the mastery of that. So do like and share this video to your friend circle and do subscribe my channel XIIth Biology, XIIth Biology Shorts. Thanks a lot.